Welcome back, football fans. Today we are diving deep into the shocking events of the Premier League clash, where Manchester City faced off against Tottenham Hotspur. The champions suffered a staggering 0-4 defeat at home, marking their 50th consecutive loss. Let's break down what happened and what it means for both teams. In a match that left fans stunned, Tottenham ran riot at the Etihad Stadium. James Maddison was the star of the show, scoring 2 goals and leading Spurs to a dominant victory. City started brightly but failed to capitalize on their chances, with Erling Haaland missing several key opportunities. Let's talk about those standout moments. Maddison opened the scoring with a brilliant volley from Dejan Kulosevic's cross. It was a goal that came out of nowhere, as Gary Neville put it. This set the tone of what would become a nightmare for City. Maddison doubled Spurs' lead shortly after capitalizing on a defensive error from Josko Gvardiol. His deft finish over Ederson showcased his skill and composure, turning his 28th birthday into a memorable celebration. Despite having 23 shots on goal, City simply couldn't find the back of the net. Their lack of proper defensive midfield was evident, especially without Rodri in the lineup. The team looked fragile and disorganized, struggling to cope with Spurs. Pep Guardiola opted for a 4-4-1-1 formation in an attempt to regain control, but it backfired spectacularly. Spurs exploited City's weakness effectively, with Kulosevich playing a pivotal role in the attacking play. The post-match reactions were telling. Guardiola faced a tough question about his team's performance and tactics. Fans expressed their frustration, wondering how the champions could fall so far so quickly. Looking ahead, Manchester City must regroup quickly as they face Liverpool next week, a match that could define their season. Meanwhile, Tottenham will aim to build on this momentum as they continue their pursuit of a top 4 finish. What a roller coaster of emotion this match was. Manchester City finds themselves in crisis mode, while Tottenham celebrates a remarkable victory. What do you think will happen next? Can City bounce back? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more football analysis and updates. Now, how did Tottenham manage to capitalize on Man City's defensive weakness? Here is a recap of that. Here is a recap of that. Tottenham capitalized on Manchester City's defensive weakness during their 4-0 victory by effectively exploiting gaps in City's backline and taking advantage of individual errors and key factors. Now, what specific weaknesses did Tottenham identify in Manchester City's defense? Let us also look at that. Tottenham identified several specific weaknesses. 1. Lack of defensive cohesion. City struggled with coordination in their backline, particularly in the absence of key players like Ruben Dias and John Stones. This lack of cohesion allowed Spurs to exploit gaps, especially during counter-attacks, leading to easy scoring opportunities. Vulnerability on the left flank. Josko Gvardiol, playing at left back, was frequently outpaced and outmuscled by Tottenham's attackers, particularly Brennan Jonathan and Heung-min Son. This weakness was evident in the build-up to Spurs goals, where Gvardiol struggled to recover after being caught out of position. 3. Midfield pressing. Tottenham effectively stifled City's midfield play by pressing high and limiting passing options for City's centre backs. With Rodri's absence due to injury, City's midfield lacked the necessary defensive support, leading to disjointed possession and increased vulnerability during transition. Now, we have 4 individual errors. City's defenders made critical mistakes, including failing to track runners and poor marking in the penalty area. These lapses allowed Spurs to capitalize on loose balls and create clear chances. 5. Inability to handle quick transitions. Tottenham's strategy involved quick counterattacks that exploited City's high defensive line. The pace and dictativeness of Spurs attacking players caught City off guard multiple times, leading to significant scoring opportunities. These weaknesses combined to create a perfect storm for Tottenham, allowing them to dominate the match and secure resounding victory against the defending champions. Now, how did Tottenham's compact medium block effective Man City's possession? We should also look at that. Tottenham's compact medium block significantly affected Manchester City's possession during their 4-0 this match, limiting City's passing options and disrupting their build-up play. Here are the key ways in this strategy impacted the match. 1. Disruption of passing lanes. Tottenham's medium block was designed to retreat into their half, closing down passing lanes as City attempted to progress the ball. This forced City to play sideways or backwards, limiting their ability to create attacking opportunities. Pressing triggers, that is number 2. Spurs utilized specific pressing triggers, applying pressure when the ball was played wide or when it reached certain players, like the center backs or Ederson. This tactic led to hurried long balls from City, resulting in lost possession and counter-attacking opportunities for Tottenham. 3. Man-to-man marking. By implementing a man-to-man marking system, especially targeting key players like Gvardiol, Tottenham restricted the City's midfield movement and forced them into less effective positions on the pitch. This tactic limited the City's ability to transition quickly from defensive to attack. And 4. Exploiting defensive gaps. With the City's defenders often drawn out of position due to their attempts to break through Tottenham's block, Spurs were able to exploit these gaps for quick counterattacks. This was particularly effective in the transition phase play. And 5. Frustration leading to mistakes. As City struggled to penetrate Tottenham's organized defense, frustrations grew among their players. This led to individual errors and poor decision-making, which Spurs capitalized on for their goals. Overall, Tottenham's compact medium block effectively neutralized City's attacking threats, showcasing a tactical masterclass that highlighted Manchester City's current defensive vulnerabilities. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next in another video.